What's going on, YouTube? It's Alex with Prospera Trading. This week is earnings week, and today we're going to give you guys a bit of an insight on what investing looks like on earnings week. One of the main things I want to touch on first is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gone down. There's a bit of resistance at the $29,000 mark. On the month, we are down 4.52%. On the year, we're still up almost 33%. Basically, what this just means for us is that our Bitcoin associated stocks are on a discount. They are down on the day. Riot is down 5.16. Marathon is down 2.72. If we continue dollar cost averaging, which is what I'm doing at the moment, this is a discount for us. This is good for us. We keep buying into Riot and Mara at a discounted price. This is definitely good for us. We're going to bring down our average cost per share. If you have it, above 17.43, we'll bring that price down. This is not financial advice, but this is just things that I am doing at the moment. And if we look out further on Riot, we could see here there's a bit of a support at the $13 mark. So if Riot continues to move down below the 17.43 line and it touches down at 13, I am definitely buying in. Might even change the $10 a day to 20 just to buy a full share of Riot at the moment. Same goes with Marathon. There's a bit of support here. As you can see on the month going out, there's a bit of support here at the $15 mark. So if we fall below about $15.50, there should be a bit of support. But yeah, just keep dollar cost averaging. That's the main goal. We are building wealth here. Overall, in our Cash App portfolio, we are flat on the day, just under $4 on the day. Not much movement. Tesla ran up a bit. There was a almost 3.5% increase today. On the week, we are still down, a little bit of a pullback, but as you can see here on the day, there's a bit of resistance about the $270 mark. Just went up to 269.77 and 268.99. So getting close to that 270 mark. If we break out past that 270 mark, this is not financial advice, but this is what I'm expecting to happen. If we push past that $270 mark, we are going to definitely run up to 273, 275. So definitely something to look forward tomorrow. But overall, the stocks are pretty flat on the day. Definitely just buying into all these, especially, Riot, Mara, Amazon, Mercado Libre, Disney. These are stocks that I am long-term on, but overall just dollar cost averaging. So on the week, we have earnings this week, as I mentioned previously. One of the main stocks that I'm looking at is for Thursday. We have Amazon, Apple, UPS, all of these companies, these huge tech companies reporting earnings, along with Meta, previously known as Facebook, PayPal on Wednesday, and a few more. We have Spotify, and tomorrow we have Visa, Pfizer, McDonald's, 3M. So definitely what this just means for everybody that's invested in the stock market, this just means that we will have a bit more volatility. One of the things that a lot of investors do is when it comes to earnings week, they want to anticipate, what earnings mean. And you could definitely do that. If you believe that Apple's going to run up a huge amount from the current prices, we could see Apple is currently at $192.75. That's what it was at closing. If you believe Apple will run up and give better than expected earnings, you could definitely buy now and have it run up a bit. But we are pretty much at 52-week highs, so we could push that up a little further. Pretty much 50. We're at the highest we've been for over a year. So if Apple reports better than expected earnings, that just means for you that your stock might continue running up. In general, for me, I just keep dollar cost averaging. I'm not too worried about, earnings. If you're doing trading, doing options trading or selling calls or selling puts. Definitely, there's going to be a bit more volatility, and stock prices are going to be moving up and down a little bit more erratic. But if we're just everyday investors, I would just say don't worry too much about earnings. Just keep investing, dollar cost averaging in. But touching on that options, I did a few options today. So one of the main ones I looked into today was Snapchat. I saw the bit of a movement down here. There's a bottom right here at 12.58, another one at 12.58, and then a bit of a higher one at 12.60. Once I saw this third one, I thought it was a bit of a time to, you could definitely count that as a triple bottom. So there's going to be a bit of significant movement upwards, which we saw running up to 12.76, and we have a resistance line at 12.76. As you can see here, we hit it twice, and at this moment, there's a bit of a run up or run down, and we go back to the 260 line. So this is a great example of looking for our resistance and our supports. As you can see, our supports here are at 12.60. Our resistance are going to be at 12.76. And as you can see here, we haven't passed that 12.76 line. But one of the calls that I bought today was down here. I expected Snapchat to run back up. Bought a call here at this moment, and I sold it just as soon as I could have. I like to just get in and get out. Another option that I looked at today is going to be, Verizon as well. We could take a look at Verizon. So there was a bit of a, double top here. As you can see, there's a bit of movement upwards. And once I saw this double top here, I decided there's going to be a bit of movement going downwards. So at this time, right here, about 11, I went to traded an option, trade option for July 28th, and I bought a put. That just means that I am betting that Verizon stock will move downwards, and you can choose the price you believe. But that was good timing, because right here we had a huge amount of movement. We had Verizon just run down and made a quick profit here. At this moment, you could also buy a call. Basically means if you believe there's a bit of support there, you can buy a call, meaning you could choose the price. And basically, when you buy a call, you're just saying you believe Verizon will move up, or whatever stock you're looking at. So you can make money when the stock goes down and when the stock moves up. At this moment, you would buy a put, betting the stock will go down. At this moment, you buy a call, betting the stock will move up, and so forth. So as you can see here, you could count these as a double top at 11:30 and 1 o'clock, with movement down at 1:30. So definitely a bit of movement down, but that was another play that I did there. You could take a look. Verizon had bought a call at, what was it, 3:20, I believe, 2:34. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, at 10:46, we received an order to buy a call at 2:31. We sold it at 3:20. So definitely made a bit of a movement. Made a bit of a profit here. So we could take a look back at Verizon, and as you can see, you can make money on both sides of the market. There's always a way to make money in the market, but you have to do your due diligence. As you can see, I always like to follow the double tops, triple tops. Right here, you could consider this a triple top. We are not breaking past that 34, 36 line. We could touch it 2 times, and we move right back down. But that's a huge movement right there, so definitely could ride that back up. And you can consider these two double tops, have movement running down. So I made a bit of extra money there. And then after that, Did a bit on Rivian. Didn't do too much on Rivian. Just a little bit of profit taking. But we could take a look at Rivian. Let's see, we'll walk through this one again. We go through Rivian. As you can see here in the morning, in the pre-market hours, which you can see if you wake up at 7:30, you could see this, or at 7:20, you could have seen that there was huge movement at around 3:30. We went up to 2608. So that is a resistance line, 2608. Then after the market opens at 7:50, 2608 is broken. We reach 2610. So once we see that the stock moves down, there's a lot of volatility. Like I said, earnings week definitely means a lot of volatility. But you can see here, we hit a double bottom, runs up a bit, and there is a resistance at 2540, 2539. We did not break that line, and there's a support here at 2502. So what you could do is, once you see that, and you could see here that we broke the 2610. As soon as we break the 2610, you can go ahead and bet that there's going to be a bit of resistance. As you can see here, we broke the resistance, and we ran past to 2614, and we retested that 2602. There's a bit of support there now. We run up, and we reach the 2635. If you go out for the month, 2617 is the resistance, 2604. So definitely we are reaching new highs right here on the day. So right here, what I did is I bought a put, basically meaning that I am betting against Rivian, that it's not going to go up anymore. As you can see here, there's a double top, 2631 and 2635. And I am betting that Rivian is moving down. There's a bit of support here. That's 2620. But I wasn't too worried about that and just saw a bit more downward movement. But yeah, definitely some ways you can make a bit of money. This one's cutting it close right here at 145. Pretty much at close, we see significant movement downwards. But there's always ways to make money in the market. But definitely still watching our Disney puts. Sold 3 Disney puts at the moment. You can still do these. These are not this is not financial advice, but this is just what I am doing. I have a Disney put for August 18th. I bought this on July 14th, and I bought at 85 at the moment. Or at the time, I had a credit of 255. So definitely now at the moment, you'll probably make more of a credit. But I believe there is significant support for Disney not falling below $85. As you can see, if we go out to the 3-month, 85.56, and on the year, the lowest we get is 84.17. So definitely plenty of support at the $85 mark. So the only thing you have to do there is you trade an option. I usually like to go 30 days out, and I sell a put. That basically just means that I am betting Disney will not fall below that $85 mark by the date of August 18th. And I'll get an immediate credit of $225 at the moment. I believe at the time I had a credit of $255. So you could still definitely make a bit of money. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions on any of the options or earnings, what they mean for you, or just investing in general, just let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll reply as soon as I can. Thank you, guys.